Hiya folks, from Bucharest, Romania, where I've just arrived on an overnight train from Budapest, Hungary. And tonight, in a few hours, we're going to be jumping on another sleeper train that'll take us all the way east to Chisinau in Moldova. So if you fancy joining a very tired YouTuber for a wee look around this city before we step aboard, then you're in the right place. Let's go. Now, I'm not going to judge things too early because, of course, railway stations are often in the less desirable parts of town, shall we say. But already to me, Bucharest seems a bit crazy. I almost actually got scammed at the railway station. If you want to know more about that, check out the previous video. So now I'm looking for somewhere a wee bit calmer, and I seem to have found it already in this park. Now, I've not just brought you to this park randomly. Oh no, we're here for a reason. And the reason is this big hulk of a building behind us. This is the Palace of the Parliament. And did you know this is the heaviest building in the world, weighing 9.04 billion pounds or 4.1 million tons. And it's the second largest administrative building in the world, after the Pentagon, I think. This place is remarkable. I didn't actually think I'd get beyond the gates, but I have. There was no one at the gate, so I just walked in, but it should be okay because there's lots of other kind of touristy looking people here like me. There are guided tours available, but we're not going to do one of those. I just wanted to step inside the heaviest building in the world, and here we are. And there's some interesting artworks here. I was just checking online because there's an Arc de Triomphe here in Bucharest, and with it being the Paris of the East, I thought that'd be a really cool place to go. But it's miles away from here and I couldn't find any public transport routes, and I don't think I've got the energy to walk there today. I tell you what, Bucharest isn't as compact a city as Budapest, and to be honest with you, I think I prefer Budapest. I'm going to be back in Romania in a couple of days, and I've got a nice wee plan for a video that will take us out of the city. So I'm sorry there's not much today, but there is still something to look forward to. To be honest, I think the problem today is me. I think sleeper trains can be a great idea, but they're also a bit of a false economy because you think you're saving on a night's accommodation, but then when you get to your destination, you're just like this and you're too knackered to do anything. Hey, this looks like some kind of old town. Let's get in there and explore. Started my walk back towards the railway station, and although I'm trying to take the most direct route, I keep getting distracted by these gorgeous parks, and there seem to be quite a few of these in the city.
You know life's for living, so live it, or you're better off dead.
Well, I arrived at the railway station with literally hours to spare. So I decided, stop being so soft and let's go to that Arc de Triomphe. And we will finish our time in Bucharest in the Paris of the East. Ah, they've even given it the same kind of traffic chaos as the one in Paris. Aye, we're all ready. I've got my ticket, but there's still a wee while to go, so I'm just sitting in the park opposite Gare du Nord. And trust me, sitting here in the fresh air is much better than in there. It's so busy, there's scammers, beggars, everything in there. It's a bit of a crazy place. But in about 45 minutes time, we'll be heading back across, step aboard our train from Bucharest to Chisinau in Moldova. Now the train, let me just double check my ticket. It leaves at 7:20 and it gets into Chisinau at 08:10 tomorrow morning. Now I believe this train has some kind of dining car, so that's a wee bit better than last night's journey from Budapest. So hopefully I won't just be stuck in my little cabin for the night. I'll be able to move about and go between the carriages, go and get something to drink. It should be a nice experience and a very different train, I would say, to last night. So I think we're going back in time a bit, so I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll see you when we step aboard. So here's the Chisinau Express rolling in just a few minutes before its scheduled departure. I say express, but this train, believe it or not, takes twice as long as the bus at 14 hours. So will it be worth it? Let's step aboard and find out. Everything is extremely dark on this train and it's absolutely chucking it down outside, so I've got my torch. So there's the whistle. I think we're just about to leave, but would you look at this compartment? It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Oh, that must be my bedding up there. All the fittings and fixtures, although they're rattling a bit, they're just industrial. It's like they would just work forever, and they'll probably be like that forever. Very nice. You got to make up your own bed, but that's absolutely fine. Sorry about that, we're just checking my tickets and passport, but what I was saying was, we've had the linen delivered, it's very random, roses in the garden, you've got to make up your own bed, but I'm absolutely fine with that. But this carriage might be super old, but everything about it just screams comfort. So I've found a pillow and a blanket, but I've not found a duvet. I guess there must be a duvet if we've got a... Oh no! Is that just a sheet? Maybe there's not a duvet. This is just quality, isn't it? You could hide someone up there, although I'm sure they'll check at the border. Aye, so it's proper old school, but I've got this bench here on this side just for sitting on, and I've made up my bed on this side, and I've got two sheets, the blanket, and a nice pillow. How comfy is that? Well, to be honest with you, it would have been a lot more comfy if I'd just found this mattress that was under the seat a wee bit earlier. I'll just pop outside and give you a proper look at my setup. I'm sorry, my filming's probably all over the place. It's a wee bit bumpy on this train. Now I'm afraid when you're travelling in this direction it's not all good news, because if you're going from Bucharest to Chisinau, you will cross the border at about 3 o'clock in the morning. And it doesn't matter what time it is, when you get to the border there's going to be a passport check. So I'll have to set an alarm for about 2:30 if I'm sleeping by then, just to make sure that I'm semi-decent and awake for when they knock on the door. When you're going the other direction from Chisinau to Bucharest, I think you cross the border at about 10 PM, so it's a wee bit more civilised. I love this train, I'm telling you, this is officially the best train I've ever been on, and I don't say that lightly. It's so bumpy. Right folks, what do you say to going on a little adventure? Let's go and have a look through the train. So the first thing we've got to do is go in and have a look at this toilet. It's very dark, so I might just have to take some photographs, but it's incredible. In fact, this might be one for the morning, it's just too dark. It might be the same all over the train, it might be that we have to get up quite early and just go for a wander then, but I'm too excited, I've got to go now.
One lane is for...
The bar's a bit busy at the moment, so we'll head back in a wee while when it might have quietened down. It might have got worse. Oh boy, that was scary. See, going between those carriages, it's crazy. It's like you're outside. Well, I guess you are outside, aren't you? Okay, let's make that walk to the bar again, but this time with the torch. Tell me that's not scary.
Oh, you went to bed, listen.
I was expecting it just to be snacks here. That's incredible. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you. Cheers.
Might have to get one of those myself. Chisinau.
Chisinau. 2 minute. Chisinau.
He's opened it with a knife. Legend.
It's difficult because we have...
So what did you think about my dinner? That was incredible, I wasn't expecting that. I thought you could only get snacks like crisps and stuff, but when I saw what the other guys had ordered, I was like, just one of the same please. And that only cost about €5, including the cold beer. The only problem with the dining car was that it was roasting and the guy wouldn't let us open the windows. Maybe that's his way of selling more beers. So it's nice to be back in my compartment with the window open and get that fresh air. Alright guys, it's time for bed. It's a wee bit earlier than I would normally turn in, but like I said before, I've got to be up at 2:30 for the passport check, so I will see you in the morning, very early in the morning. Good night. That's 3:05 in the morning, we've just been woken up, the door's been opened, and we're just coming up to the border now, so passport at the ready. There's some weird stuff going on in my room just now. The guy just came in, lifted up the rug, and it's something to do with the change of gauge of tracks, I think. I don't know how they go from the Romanian gauge to the Russian gauge, which is wider. I have no idea how they do this, but the train keeps going backwards and forwards. It is 4:27 in the morning. I don't need this. I just checked the timetable and we're going to be here for 1 hour and 40 minutes, so whatever they need to do to change the gauge, it's a big job, as you can hear just now. I don't think I'm going back to sleep again. Oh, this must be one of the funniest sleeper journeys anywhere in the world, I tell you. I don't know, but this just seems like a hell of a lot of work for a daily overnight train service. Whoa! Thank you. So I guess I just got unlucky, or lucky depending how you look at it, that my cabin was right in line with where they lift the trains up. I'm certainly learning a lot tonight.
Julia, hai și mergem?
I thought I'd got off the train pretty quick and I rushed up to have a look at the loco and it's gone already. Oh well. So how was that journey? Well, it was slow, it was noisy, it was bumpy, it was interrupted, and I absolutely loved it. Now there's something a bit strange about Chisinau station. Can you see what it is yet? That's right, there's not many people and there's not many trains. In fact, the train that we got here overnight, that's one of the few arrivals or departures all day. I was thinking when I was planning this trip that I could catch a train somewhere out to the provinces, but there really wasn't much choice.
Taxi?
No, thank you.
No taxi.
I prefer to walk.
А куда вообще надо вам?
And where do you need to go?
For a railway station that's got no trains, this is a beautiful terminal building. And just round here, we've not only got the departure board, but we've got fish. This is some place, isn't it? I don't know if I'm meant to be up here, but I'll just act all innocent if I get challenged. But I tell you what, if there's any railway station that deserves more trains, it's this one. So there we go folks, welcome to Moldova, the least visited country in Europe, and that of course is why I'm here. So what did you think of the journey? Is that something you would do, or have I finally lost it? Let me know in the comments below. I'll do a vlog from here over the next couple of days before I catch that very same train all the way back to Romania, and I'll tell you why I have to catch that train back in the next one. So in the meantime, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon, bye bye.